All right, welcome to round two, guys. It's pretty bad. Yeah, we've got lands to cast stuff, but it doesn't actually do anything. It doesn't give us any unfair advantage, and Dredge doesn't want to play fair magic, so we're gonna ship it. This hand's fine. It's a one lander, but we have two faithless lootings, and with an enabler in our hand. Then we're gonna put that on the bottom. We really right now we're trying to hit our second land. Playing against fish. Okay, well. I guess this will make up for the first round that I accidentally put the wrong button on. Okay. Okay, so we got our second land and a Simian Spirit Guide. Great. And we'll go ahead and discard Rally. So we can dredge twice next turn, maybe more. Uh, Pretty weak. Pretty weak. Let's go ahead and Faithless Loot. Go ahead and put this and Bloodghast back in the yard. We'll play the land for turn. Trigger the Bloodghast into play. Then we will cast this Insolent Neonate. No reason to dredge right now. We'll do it during the end of his second main step, just in case we do hit Narcomoeba and Amalgam. All right, well, our opponent kept a pretty loose hand, so we're just gonna discard this Narcomoeba, try to dredge again. Ugh, still just with the bad dredges, deck. What are you doing? What are you doing to us? Pretty weak. Oh, there's a Narcomoeba with no value though. But I mean, we're gonna put it into play because it's a creature. All right, so if he harbingers us and bounce it to our hand, we can Faithless Loop, draw two, discard two, put him in the discard pile. Okay, so that might be what he's trying to do. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So undo. Wrong face, wrong face, wrong face. Okay, now we'll do it. Hopefully he doesn't have Spell Pierce in his hand. That'd be kind of weird for us. Okay, he didn't. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put Amalgam and Bloodghast in, and then play the land for the turn. And then get both creatures back. Yes. Our opponent is going to have to be kind of careful because if he lets one attack go through, well, Vapor Snag, okay. I mean, we still have another Faithless Looting in our discard pile, so we can just do it again. Actually, if he goes for a Lord, yeah. I was going to say, if he goes for a Lord here, we might just want to just pop off a Conflagrate. I think that's what we're going to do, actually. Oh, yeah, we're definitely going to. So we're going to lay the land for the turn, and we're going to Conflagrate, play around Spell Pierce too. wipe his board, pitch our hand, get a couple of amalgams in the yard. Okay. Now he's way, way behind because he's on one land. I mean, he's got Aether Vial triggers, but I mean, there's not even a way he can effectively disrupt our mana. We can tap for any color. And he's wanting to stay on 2 because I mean, I guess he's got a bunch of 2-drop lords in his hand. Yeah. Looks like he didn't hit his land. Okay, so now we'll Life from the Loam. All right, now we're gonna get some value. Oh yeah. We're gonna go ahead and swing out. If he wants to trade with the Silvergill Adept, that's fine. We can Life from the Loam, Blood Gas, or Life from the Loam, get lands back, and put Blood Gas back into play. There's no reason to waste the Rally the Peasants right here, because I would really rather get more value out of it with the creatures that are coming in at the end of our turn. But we will go ahead and get 2 lands back and put Life from the Loam back in. And we'll just keep ticking up our land, playing around, spell pierce triggers and things of that nature. I think this game's pretty out of reach for my opponent, though. He just stalled way too hard on lands. Of course, he did keep a 1-lander, so yeah. Okay, so on the drop, Nature's Claims are good against him. Abrupt Decays are okay. I don't know if I like them, really, honestly. I do like Lightning Axes. Actually, maybe. Hmm. Yeah, that's fine. Lightning Axe is okay, and we'll bring in 1 Abrupt Decay. Uh, so this hand's a little slow. We do have turn 2 Life from the Loam, but other than we have Nature's Claim for his first Aether Vial, but other than that, it's a pretty lackluster hand. I think we'll keep it though, just because the early disruption on Nature's Claim Aether Vial could probably swing the tide of the game. Yeah, that's kind of what we were hoping. All right, perfect draw. So yeah, now we'll just shoot the vial. If he hits a second one, that's fine. He'll waste his turn playing it, and we can just follow it up with a Faithful Suiting. Relic. Ooh. Well, all right. So now we're gonna have to be really careful with how we do this. Um. Go ahead and Faithless Loot. Huh. I think we'll go ahead and put Life from the Loam and Blood Gas in the yard. We'll try to bait this Relic of Progenitus with that. Because we don't care if he hits these. Like, I didn't want him to hit Stinkweed Imp and Prized Amalgam. Those are going to be our haymakers for this match. And he can't play a 3-drop because if he taps out from Arrow Retreat, he gives us the option of just going way too big. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pitch the Faithless Suiting if he's going to give us an option. Spreading Seas on our Rainbow Land. That's fine. We have another one. We'll Dredge. Huh. I'm gonna play the land first to try to get the Bloodghast out. So if he's okay with the Bloodghast, okay, that's what I thought. That's kind of perfect because we kind of give up very minimal stuff. So now we just Insolent Neonate. Play the Neonates. So is there a reason to do this right now? I think we can. I think it's fine. Just try to get some incremental value while he's tapped out. And we whiff. But we'll go ahead and get Life from the Loam back 2 lands. Pretty lackluster Dredge. Hit triple Neonate and Faithless Looting. Not great. But we have a Dredger and a Looting in the yard, so we still have an engine going. Mirror Regery's fine. Curse Catcher, okay. That's fine. We can play around those things. It would be great to Dredge into a Conflagrate like that. I guess when you call your shot, you call your shot, right? Hmm. So I think we attempt to Faithless Loot, get around to Curse Catcher. Ooh, hello there. It's pretty good. Probably tapping out for another Lord, I would guess, or animating two Mutavaults. Oh, okay, just another Mirror Pearl Trident. Okay. Ooh, gross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I don't think we're gonna win this game. That was kind of like a nut draw from him. Actually, I know for a fact we cannot win this game unless we just have like a really, really good Dredge. Because we could Conflagrate and wipe all of his Lords away, but then we still got the huge amount of damage from everything else coming in. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do this. Do it this time. Block. Yeah, that was just a really good job on my opponent. Okay, that's fine. So on the play, the plan goes back to what it was in the beginning. All right. Hopefully, my opponent doesn't draw like the best thing ever on his last three cards. We have turn 2 Cathartic with a Dredger and a return creature. It's fine. Just as long as he doesn't go like turn 1 Relic, that would be turn 1 Relic would be his absolute like best thing he could do. Of course. Moto, it's like you're reading my mind. So he'll trigger the Relic right now. Yeah. Yep. Okay. At least we get um the amalgam out of our yard. That's kind of the crucial part. We still have a blood gas in there with a whole bunch of enablers. Yeah, he's just gonna. He says he doesn't want to deal with it right now. Wow, our opponent kept another one lander with a relic. That dirty bastard. That's still a horrible keep versus Dredge. I mean, I get that you have the turn 1 relic, but that is just so bad. Because now we can just get you within Cathartic Reunion and we can just recover so well. Yeah, like I mean, we're just going to play this Life from the Loam. No legal targets. It's fine. Now we get to Dredge again and hit for 4 every single turn. I mean, I'm okay with it. Vapor snagging, okay. We could hard cast the prize amalgam, worst comes to worst. Okay, so Stinkweed Imp. I think we are just gonna hard cast this prize amalgam. Just get powered, just keep hitting. So our opponent did have a lot of 1-drops in his hand, but it's still just so bad against Dredge, especially when you know what you're playing. It's just really not ideal. All right, so now I think we're just going to play Stinkweed Imp and Narcomoeba. We're just going to get there through the air. Because now if we dredge a Rally the Ancestors, we can just pop them in the air for a bunch. Like, I don't even feel bad for this guy. Like he kept a hand he should not have kept. It's just after if you have to crack the relic turn 1, you just don't have a backup plan for like hands like this against Dredge. You know, it's just they recover so well after 1 relic. So and it's unfortunate he's missed like three land drops. He'll if he misses this one, he'll miss 4. But I mean, I think my opponent I would have played the safer route because I mean against Dredge you have to try to out tempo, and he's kind of severely lost the tempo right now. So what's the worst he could do? He could go land, relic, pop, take 3. Then we followed up with an amalgam Narcomoeba. Okay, he just scooped it up. I guess he missed the land drop. Yeah, so that's fish. Like it's a battle of the tempo matches. Like my opponent kept a really bad hand. I'm sorry. Like again, knowing that you're playing against Dredge and you're on the draw, you should not keep a one lander Relic of Progenitus. I don't care what it is. Like you should not keep that because they, like I said, they just have the tools to recover so well. Off of one card, we could just recover and get the board state going again. So I mean, he kept a really bad hand against us. I think. Anyway, I don't. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not. I don't really play fish, but it ended up costing him the game. So, but anyway, all right. So 2-0 in the league. Both of these have been against fish. So hopefully we'll keep the success going, and we'll be back for round 3.